So this is one of those rare occasions where I feel absolutely intimidated to review a movie because I just don't feel worthy enough. So I just watched this movie for the first time a few nights ago and liked it so much I had to watch it again. And that's a very rare thing for me to do something like that. So before we get started, just to let you guys know that this video will contain spoilers. So if you haven't seen this movie, do yourself a favor and go watch it. It's on YouTube for free. So watch it and come back to this review. So this movie takes place in a female sorority house. And unbeknownst to everyone in the house, there's a killer hiding in the attic. So this is by far the creepiest slasher villain I've ever seen. You never see what he looks like and you never learn his motivation. The director Bob Clark, yes, the same Bob Clark that directed this movie, made the right decision, or the perfect decision, to keep the killer shrouded in mystery. So throughout the movie, you only ever see glimpses of the killer, like his eyeball or his silhouette or his hand, and you only hear his voice. The killer will also call the house and say the creepiest things. And if you pay attention to each phone call, you can also learn little bitty snippets of the killer's backstory.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
Stop. Oh, God.
What do you want? Why are you doing this?
Let me, Billy. I know you're there, Billy. You answer me.
Who are you? For God's sake, what are you doing?
I know what you did, Billy. Filthy Billy. Billy. Billy.
Stop this!
Also, you have Olivia Hussey playing Jess, the main character. And she does not get enough credit. Like, she should be up there with some of the best final girls. Like, she has a lot of layers to her. So her character is pregnant and wants to have an abortion. And for that time period, that was very risky. You're risking turning your audience off from liking her because abortion is such a touchy subject. But you can't help but feel for her, especially when she's with that weird asshole boyfriend of hers. The movie also stars Margot Kidder, and you might know her from the old Superman movies. She's another likable character, and she has some of the best, funniest moments in the movie.
There's a certain species of turtle that can screw for 3 days without stopping. You don't believe me, do you? Well, I mean, how could I make something like that up?
The movie also has John Saxon. You may know him from A Nightmare on Elm Street, where he played a very similar role as a police chief. He has some pretty good kills in this movie too, especially for the time period. You have a girl that gets killed with a plastic bag wrapped around her face, and for the rest of the movie, her dead body just sits in a rocking chair, the bag still wrapped around her face, and her jaw hung open, which was very disturbing imagery throughout the movie. You also have Margot Kidder's character getting stabbed to death by a glass unicorn. That has to be extremely painful, worse than being stabbed with a knife.
Agnes, it's me, Billy.
It's all right, Agnes. It's all right. Shh. Pretty Agnes. Agnes, don't you tell what we did, Agnes. Agnes.
But the best scene in the whole movie is when Jess gets a call by the police saying that they've tracked the calls that they've been getting throughout the whole movie. They tracked them to the house, that the killer is in the house, and that she needs to get the fuck out of there. But she just can't do it because her friends are in there and she just can't leave them behind. So it leads to her going up the stairs and finding her friends dead, and the emotion you see in her face when she finds them, like the typical slasher movie would have, you know, the protagonist scream, but she doesn't. You know, she's in shock at finding her friends. And then you get the iconic shot where Billy is peeping through the crack of the door and all you can see is his eyeball. One of the creepiest scenes you'll ever see in a movie.
Yes, the caller is in the house.
The calls are coming from the house.
Jess!
Jess, get up! And don't go up there. Don't go upstairs, Jess. Miss Bradford! Miss Bradford!
Miss Bradford?
Miss Bradford?
Phil! Bob! Oh, please answer me! Phil! Bob! Please answer me! Please answer me! Please! Oh! Oh! Bob? Phil? Agnes, it's me, Billy. Agnes, don't you tell what we did, Agnes.
And the way the movie ends, I gotta give props to. Like, leaving it to where the killer wins in the end. He's still in the attic. And it wasn't Peter like everybody thought, which is Jess's boyfriend. But it leaves you wondering what the hell's going to happen now. Jess is in the house laying in bed asleep, and the killer's right up above her in the attic. So as for any negatives, I don't have any. I think this is as near as perfect as you can get for a movie. And of course, Black Christmas gets an S. So I really hope I did this movie justice in this review. Hopefully I was worthy enough. So I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. And I will see you guys in the next video.